Let me tell you something, folks. Holly, you need to stop talking about these people. Don't you understand? And we know what the people who we're talking about, the SOIT, the sewer YouTube, the cast of characters, the motley crew of people who we've already gone over 1,000,000 times. The more you go live, the more you talk about it, the more they're going to call, harass you, swat you, whatever they're going to do. Okay? I talked to you the other night on the phone. I told you, change your phone number. You said, no, I can't do it. Yes, you can. I've changed my number several times. I mean, how many people really need to know your number? Okay, you change your number, then you let all the agencies know, or your doctor's office, your kids, your family, your pharmacy. I mean, you can handle that in less than an hour. But you don't want to do it. I mean, do you like all this attention? I don't know what's going on here. And you're going up on G's, and you're just being gaslit. You're being gaslit by Noodles. What does gaslighting mean? It means to manipulate someone by psychological means into them questioning their own sanity. That's what he's doing. You can't give these people any more airtime. These people are trash. They're done. They're toxic. They're the sewer YouTube. Block them all. And never look back. But you won't. And gee, let me tell you something. It seemed like you were kind of siding with Noodles. Because in my opinion, G is coming to the realization that he doesn't want the heat. Because he has a family there, right? And G probably got a good talking to from his better half. And she probably said, no more, George. It's either me and the family or YouTube. Because it seemed like to me that you were siding with the SOIT, the leader of the SOIT. The bottom line is this: do not give these people airtime. Block them everywhere. Will they eventually go away? Probably not. But don't talk about them. Don't get triggered. That's what they want. That's what they want. They want you to get triggered. They love it. They think it's funny to dox people. They think it's funny to call people when they're live on the air. They think it's funny to call the cops. Really? Wow, that's funny. During a pandemic, during a deep freeze and snow throughout most of the country, you really need cops using their valuable resources to go knock on someone's door or bash it in. For what? For all made up lies? For BS? My question is, what is their end game? What is their end game, folks? Because someone's going to get hurt. Someone's eventually going to get hurt. Okay? You might have a trigger-happy cop come in, swatting you, and whoops, and someone's dead. Shots are fired. Or Or these people could harass and cyberbully people to the point where they take their own lives. What is the end game? And these people, these disgusting sewer toxic slugs, they would probably love that. They would love if one of us offed ourselves. They'd have a live stream and a celebration. So what is their end game? How low will they go? What is wrong with these people? Well, you know what? It's not this is beyond our pay grade. You know what you do? You don't mention them by name. You don't live stream about them. You don't talk about them. You don't get triggered. And I guess you hope they eventually move on to somebody else. Or they get bored and go away. Probably not going to happen because they don't have a life. I mean, imagine somebody's hobby in life is to call people up, harass them, and swat them. These people are truly sick, ill individuals. They are fit to be tied. They should be in a straitjacket in a rubber room like Hannibal Lecter. And that's just the bottom line. So, Holly, I hate to say it, but you keep bringing this on yourself. You know, I told you, I gave you advice. You're not going to listen to the Bergs. I told you the first thing to do is change your number. Bam, just like that. They're not going to be able to get your new cell phone number. I changed my cell phone number a month and a half ago. They haven't been able to get it. So that's the first thing you do. But, oh, no, you don't want to do it. Okay? The more you give them airtime, the more you talk about them, the more you give them press, the more they're going to keep on doing their dirty deeds. And that's the bottom line. So the bottom line is this. What is their end game? Because the more that they do this illegal swatting, which is a felony, eventually someone's going to get hurt or killed, or someone's going to take their own life. And you think that that's going to keep them up at night? They're still going to go to sleep and probably sleep like a baby because they don't care. So you know what? You can't reason with these people. You can't talk to these people. So you know what you have to do? You got to change your number. You got to block them all and don't talk about them. Don't give them any press. And Mangoes, I guarantee you, because I watched that, and you were kind of taking Noodle's side there. You're saying, come on, Holly, he's right. Show your receipts. I think that your wife had a talking to with you and said, hey, George, the bottom line is this. We have a family. We've been threatened, harassed, possibly swatted. I don't know if they were. That's what I heard. It's either YouTube or us. And Holly, I've already given you my advice. You're not going to take it. So that's it. That's it, folks. You can't reason with psychopaths and insane people. Okay? It's one flew over the cuckoo's nest. You got to just cut off the head of the snake and move on. Change your number, do whatever you got to do. Bergs out.